colleague, Mr. Ablekuma, journalist with the UIB network, IEGH1 Star FM, by a police officer who our checks revealed that he is the divisional commander, the whole division. I want to tell the division in the name for now. Joint news reporter of the multimedia group, Salome Nadi, while they were diligently covering the parliamentary election that had been the constitution, in a way, while they were discharging their constitutional mandate. This deplorable incident occurred at the moment when the Vice President of Ghana, Excellency Professor Denana Opoku Aliman, and the Minister of State in charge of government communications, Honorable Felix Partigo Pusu, were giving assurances of supporting the GJA in the fight against journalists and ensuring a favorable environment for the media to operate at the swearing-in ceremony of the newly elected national president of the GJA in Accra. This stark contrast between stated commitment and on the ground reality is deeply alarming, unfortunate, and unacceptable. Video circulating clearly captured the uniformed officer slapping Mr. Panayero, despite the journalist being visibly identifiable in the branded outfit and performing his duty. According to our colleague Panayero, he was covering activities at the polling area when the officer approached and demanded that he leave the premises, and told him he could not do so because if he leaves, he would not be able to report on the event that unfolded behind him. And let me say that as journalists, our core responsibility is to what? Shed light on darkness. This is one of our responsibilities. That wherever there is darkness in the media, or the media show up, definitely there's going to be light. We are going to expose the hill. Mr. Boyle narrated, and I quote, suddenly it showed me and slapped me across the face without any provocation. I had not wronged anyone, unquote. He said the force of the slap left his eyes shaking, praying that he would not suffer any long-term damage. This egregious act is a direct assault on press freedom, a fundamental pillar of our democracy, and a blatant disregard for the rule of law. We are told Mr. Banale explicitly identified himself as a journalist and explained why he was present at the polling station. However, the officer reportedly ordered him to vacate the premises before assaulting and injuring him. The GJA is glad that Mr. Banayene has filed an official complaint with the police and also visited the hospital in the area for treatment. We understand that he has been discharged and has been given some medicine, but he is still experiencing pains in the eye. The GJA views this incident with the utmost gravity and is appalled that officers in uniform who are expected to do better and protect civilians and journalists against attack are the ones callously attacking journalists. Ladies and gentlemen, journalists play an indispensable role in ensuring transparency, accountability, and public access to information, especially during critical electoral process. Any attempt to intimidate, harass, or physically harm journalists in the line of duty is an affront to democratic principles and must be condemned in the strongest possible terms. This incident is particularly troubling as it involves a member of the Ghana Police Service, an officer for that matter, an institution entrusted with upholding law and order and protecting all civilians or citizens. Such actions by a police officer do not only undermine public trust in the security agencies, but also severely tarnish the image of Ghana as a country that respects human rights and press freedom. We have seen a statement by the police administration which announced the interdiction of the officer involved in the attack. The GJA commends the police administration for the swift action, but we demand an immediate, thorough, and transparent criminal investigation into this matter, since it's a case of assault. Assault is a second-degree felony. We call Inspector General of Police, IGP, Christian Tetenyolu, to act and ensure that swift and decisive disciplinary action is taken to serve as deterrent to others. We want the police to be bold in prosecuting their own officer involved in the disturbing. This time, the hoodler is captured. It's captured. Yes, it's captured on camera. Video circulating. We can all see it. Everyone can witness it. Somebody drew my attention that assault is not second-degree felony, but we have said that a premeditated assault is very dangerous, because before somebody will attack a journalist, meaning there is something that the person has planned. That this area, since I'm here, I'm not allowing any journalist to come here. And the reason he tried to avoid, he tried to prevent our colleague from discharging an official duty. So we see it to be premeditated, something that has been planned already. And so we cannot treat it as a felony, as a misdemeanor, sorry. We can't treat it as a mere misdemeanor. At least I believe that this is a serious issue and cannot be treated as a mere misdemeanor. We know what the police can do. Sometimes they will have to met out weak charges just for the person to get weak sentences. This time around, we are going to follow this matter closely with all seriousness. We are going to follow this matter, monitor it closely with all seriousness, with our lawyers involved. Justice must be served for Mr. Banahim. A clear signal must be sent that such impunity will not be tolerated within the Ghana Police Service. We urge all security agencies to educate their personnel on the critical role of the media in a democratic society, and to respect the right of journalists to work without fear or intimidation. The safety and security of journalists are paramount, and any threat to them is a direct threat to our collective freedom of expression and the integrity of our democratic processes. The GJA stands in unwavering solidarity with Mr. Ablekuma and Salome Nati, who was also assaulted by unknown hooligan, and will offer all necessary support to ensure that justice is served. And for fate of terrorists, Ms. Salome Nati is also a reporter with the Multimedia Group, and I mean Joy News, the Joy brand, under the Multimedia Group, who was also attacked by an unknown hooligan, unknown tag. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and engage with relevant stakeholders to prevent future occurrences of this abhorrent practice, especially in light of the renewed assurances from government for a free press. On this, can be rest assured that this is the same Jufort administration who stood and fought for the protection of journalists, who stood to defend press freedom at all times. We are ready. We have come with renewed commitments to consolidate the gains we made during the first administration to do more, to achieve more. And I can tell you that under the first administration, attack on journalists will definitely come to an end. Thank you. Thank you for your audience.